to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design.
See, it's already feeling natural to everyone. I feel like...
I was worried for a lot that I said it wrong.
That's why I mentioned it, because you're like,
You do stuff with the games.
What's up, guys? We're back at Herald, playing Herald. Nice little Herald life saver in the background. Ooh, oh, is this the key he was talking about?
I was quite surprised to find a flag in the drawer. I'm sure it would not have pleased the Lord Protector to see our symbol of power tucked away in a nightstand.
I don't give no fucks. Here's the key.
The picture contained a spare key to Officer Brunswick's cabin.
I wonder if that'll come up later, like we could talk about the flag.
We might be able to sell some people out.
Ooh, but it's cleverly placed, right? Because they wanted us to go to the vase. So, of course, the first thing we're going to see is the drawer. So we're like, oh, we're going to click on the drawer, see that. So it's a good hiding place if it is something that comes up later, because we're more likely to find it.
A broken compass lay shattered inside Brunswick's desk. It was a shame to see such a delicate object destroyed.
Okay, so here's where I want to come back to our earlier conversation. This is okay, because you can't tell it's broken.
Right, yeah.
So it's okay. Like, we see the compass, and we're like, why is this important? So then that adds to it, because you can already see.
Yeah, basically, if you don't get new information out of it, it's probably better off not being in the dialogue or the text. I totally agree with that.
So that's one worked for me.
That is a really good case, though, of what worked and what didn't work.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to call that out.
Mm-hmm.
I found Brunswick's maps of the European coast inside the drawer of his desk.
Oh, right, because that's what we're doing.
Me?
You're leaving the maps in there?
Well, because it said he would have, like, I took the maps to Brunswick, but it says I left them and explored a little more.
Oh, so you think that as soon as you take it, it's gonna... that's a good cue, too, to tell the player what's gonna happen.
So he likes fine art.
One of the paintings on Brunswick's wall was a depiction of the Battle of the final battle of the Anglo-Dutch War. One of the paintings depicted 3 white boys playing with a ball in a sunlit square.
Look at them having so much fun.
Is that his wife?
On the top shelf stood a portrait of a stern.
Oh, that's a man.
That's a man?
It was Brunswick's mother.
No, it's not. He thought it was a man. I thought it looked like a woman.
Yeah, she looks pretty feminine.
The bookcase was devoted to poetry. Among them were some of the most famous works by Shakespeare, Byron, and Poe.
Okay, so if we didn't get before from the captain mentioning that this guy was sensitive, we would have from the poetry.
I was surprised to find Brunswick's spyglass in here. You'd think a navigator would keep that with him at all times.
He probably has another one, and this one is special. That's my guess.
Yeah. It's like the nostalgic one, and then he has the functional one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
On the writing slope lay a detailed map of the African coast. The sea full of lines, markings, and notes I didn't understand.
You and me both, buddy.
I miss the range down in Africa.
I found Brunswick's map.
Yeah.
I actually like that it's going to auto bring us back there.
Yeah.
Because they've given us, well, especially they've given us 2 moments to explore everything on the ship. I think it gets to a point where it would have been too much.
Oh, here's a consequence of looking around.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if behind the scenes they have a counter of how many things you look at, and then once you exceed a certain amount, they're like, you took extra long time.
Yeah. Look how scared he looks.
Ian would have done such a simple task in mere seconds.
Or they could have done it in real time. That'd be a little mean, though, if it was real time.
Well, that's convenient. According to these calculations, raising the studding sails might double our speed. Rensburg, find Boatswain Haywood and ask him where he keeps his studding sails. He's probably somewhere near his workshop.
Gotta be fast this time.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the early part of the game like this? Our objectives are effectively fetch quests, which, like, to be fair, with a point and click is like the core mechanic.
Right. Oops. Getting tangled.
Do you think that they should switch things up a little bit more, or do you think that it still has enough context to, and they put enough stuff in between like this where it stays interesting?
I think it's okay because it's still really early game.
That's fair.
Tabitha.
Tabitha.
Water as far as the eye can see.
Yes, dearie, that's an ocean.
Imagine
Yes.
how big the world must be.
Yes, dear.
So I'm Lewis Morton.
We've learned things today. That's all we get.
Boring.
So presumably,
So she's a little green.
yeah, but she's related to him in some way.
Uncle. That's her uncle.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
My name is 1851. That's what the boat tells me. See?
That's kind of a fun way of
I guess-
setting us in a year.
I guess
Or
that could
giving-
also be when it was made, so close in
True.
time.
Yeah, I guess within like a decade, I'd say. How long do you think these ships used to last? Maybe they
I
weren't
don't even
in
know.
service for more than 10 years, or maybe more. I have no idea. I mean, like, salt water destroys wood. So they'd have a lot of maintenance on ships like
You
this.
again. Well, how does your new job suit you, huh?
Look at, he plays violin.
Oh,
I'm doing great. I like being on the ship, and the work hasn't been that hard so far.
Well, yeah, you've just been a gopher so far.
Of course they wouldn't trust you with hard work like mine. Now would they? So, what do you want?
I mean, he's not wrong.
I was sent by the captain to get the studding sails. Do you have them?
Ah, so you're the official errand boy now, huh? Well, it just so happens I need something done.
What exactly are you talking about?
Someone's been sneaking around the workbench. The key to the weapons cache was in a different drawer than usual. So, I checked the cache and discovered I am missing a Colt 44.
that's pretty
Captain
intense.
finds
Yeah.
out, we'll all be held responsible. So we need to find that thing before he gets wind of it.
It's probably the little boy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Like, maybe that's why he's sick, because he doesn't want to, like, he
Why not tell the
wants to have an
captain?
alibi.
Let the officers sort the matter out.
Yeah.
You expect them to care about who did it? Even though only one gun has disappeared, we'll all get the whip for it. You've never seen the captain in a fit. He can be a brute when he believes he has to discipline his crew. I still got the gashes on my back from the last time he made an example out of us.
Ugh.
You are new, fresh meat that needs to be tenderized in the eyes of our superiors. Now, go and find out who stole that thing, will you? And be careful what you ask people. We don't want to cause a panic now, do we?
Now I'm gonna be late again.
Yeah, but you know, I feel like we have a better reason for it.
Got a Chinese guy too.
Talk to...
How's the
Oh,
weather?
that's the
It looks
action.
promising.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we gotta find him. He's gonna go shoot someone. What if he shoots the first officer? Maybe that's how we start getting into position of power.
Oh, no.
He just slowly kills everyone and we keep getting promoted.
Hey!
Rensburg, what are you doing up here? Shouldn't you be getting those seals?
Oh boy, they don't give us a lot of
No.
safe options here. And maybe that's your best bet?
It's a bit embarrassing, sir. But I wanted to tell you that, I'm afraid of pirates. I've read the stories of what they do to sailors like us. How do the crew protect themselves from such scoundrels?
You've been scaring yourself with children's literature, Rensburg. Piracy has been dead for years.
Dead for years.
Sure it has.
Not very scary, just a foolish robber who thought he could earn easy money by killing people. Such savagery. But you should hurry up now and get those studding sails from the boats ready.
Okay, so basically don't go upstairs. Oh, or...
You went away.
Yeah. Huh. I guess the whole point was to find the kid.
Came to tell me off too?
Hand over the gun.
Accuse him of acting like a spoiled brat.
How are you feeling now, Ian?
Fine. Just let me be, will ya? I just needed some fresh air.
I understand that you're angry. It must be hard for you, living on this ship.
Stop with the fake concerns. Who are you anyway? Did Brunswick send you to talk me around?
I'm Devin Rensburg. I'm new. I just wanted to let you know that Brunswick is really worried. I think he really cares about you.
Of course he cares. Him and his weird requests.
I was almost, when I first heard them fighting in there, I was like, is he doing something to this kid?
I mean, like, I feel like that's the stereotypical story, but...
He is everywhere I go. Around every corner and in every room. I'm sick of the man. His presence alone drives me completely insane.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that too.
Like, really weird?
Well, on some nights, he wants me to come to his cabin. And when I do, he'll ask me to sit on the side of his bed. Then, he takes out a notebook, one that he hides for fear of others reading it. And then he forces me to listen to him reciting his corny poetry.
Yeah, really. I couldn't believe that was all that happened.
That was stressful.
That's it? That's really the only thing he did?
There's more. He wanted me to have his first compass, one that he got as a present from his own mentor, Francis Beaufort. He gave me the thing as a present, but I refused. Next thing I know, it's on my pillow with a wee note telling me to be more grateful.
Is it like... He's not the dude's son, is he? He's just a cabin boy. Maybe, I mean...
I think maybe it's like
Well,
Brunswick.
Brunswick was right about you.
Oh.
You
No,
are
I didn't click that.
Oh.
I'm not. You should look for yourself. I'm sure Brunswick is a creep. You should go to his cabin and search his bookcase. If there's anything he's hiding, it'll be there.
Damn it, I didn't mean to click that.
Oh, well.
Well, I wonder if it's like he felt really attached to his mentor and he really badly wants to be a mentor and the relationship is just not going that way.
Yeah. No, that's kind of what I feel about it,
I guess that's
too.
the innocent version.
I mean, let's hope that that's all it is.
I know, we were both like,
Yeah, I wonder if we'll be able to
The
discover
loose
anything new.
wallboard was cleverly
Ooh.
hidden behind a couple of books.
Ooh.
Behind the loose wallboard was a cleverly hidden compartment containing a single booklet. It seemed to be Brunswick's journal.
Oh shit.
Here we
It was
go.
What if he
Officer
walks in
Brunswick's
here?
journal. Brunswick wrote about Ian in his journal.
Oh boy. It's late afternoon. We're about to leave the capital harbor. Anywhere else in the world I might have preferred to anchor with more daylight left, but I know channel clear weather. Lately the boy has been doing wonderfully despite his stubborn streak. His comprehension of navigational principles is growing by the day. His mother will be proud of him. I think I might give him my old mentor's compass for this occasion. First real ocean voyage. May it serve the handsome boy as well as it served me. I'm not doing all I possibly can to make Ian feel
He seemed to wonder why
Welcome
Ian
and
was often
appreciated.
angry and agitated, and he was also particularly saddened by him breaking his compass. There was a poem.
Yeah, he definitely is
something
talking about caring for him
calculations
like
on the page.
he is his father. But he's definitely not.
Brunswick's last entry told about a hole in the wall behind one of the paintings.
Oh. Well, that's a good tidbit. A hole in the wall
Can we
behind. Cover it back up. Yeah, what's the note?
Brunswick seemed to like
Oh, is it
writing
just the
rather
same thing?
cheesy poetry.
Oh, that's the poem.
Sit by me, boy, lend me your youthful ears, and let me share the wisdom of my years. For I shall tell you all that you need, all that you will need, and hungry on my knowledge you will feed. I'll tell you of hard
Could be
times,
taken the wrong
storms,
way.
and times of rest, of seas and winds and shores and east and west, of how to set a course and chart the sea. Sit by me, boy, come here, sit on my knee. Sit by me, boy, and let me stroke your hair, and tell me of honest men, both brave and fair, of strangers turning brothers, more than friends, a bond in hardship forged that never ends. Now let us spend this summer night at ease, away from boisterous crew and chilly breeze, just you and me, our purposes akin. Sit by me, boy, our lesson to begin.
Still kind of creepy.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, kid.
Yeah, like it may
paintings
genuinely
seem to have
still
been
just be
moved
like
recently.
he wants to mentor this kid, but it still can kind of read weird.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's who has the gun.
What's that? Is there someone spying on me?
No. I never knew this was here. I'm sorry.
Devon, are you sleeping around? I didn't expect you to be that kind of person.
Ooh, yeah, this is interesting.
No. I'm looking for a missing gun. And I think I just found it.
Be quiet. Come into my cabin. I'll unlock the door for you.
What if he shoots us?
Getting all tangled in these
Before you
secrets.
start,
Right?
please, listen to me, Devon. I know it's against the captain's rules and all, but some rules are there to be broken.
Are you willing to explain to me what's wrong? You seem troubled.
I'm fine, don't worry. I wasn't secretly plotting to go on a killing spree tonight. But you
That's
never
reassuring.
know. I might change my mind.
Ugh. Everybody on this crew is emotionally disturbed.
Seriously.
I'm just a little worried, Ludlow. What are you actually going to do with that thing? I hope you are not trying to...
I'm not suicidal. It's not fair, Devon. I know the Merchant Navy Handbook from cover to cover. It clearly says that every officer is allowed to bear arms. Every officer, Devon.
Ah.
I'm an officer. So why don't I get to exercise my rights aboard the Herald?
Ah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty obvious why it's important to him. It's an authority. It's respect and authority kind of thing.
It's like a
agree.
trust thing.
Yeah,
unfair,
yeah, and they're not
But I don't
respecting
make the rules here.
the authority that he
neither do
should
you.
have. Like,
I
they're
just
not
want
treating
the
him as an
captain to
equal,
know that
basically.
If Brunswick gives up his rights, it doesn't automatically mean that I'll give up mine as well. For some reason, I'm always expected to do as the white man does. I'm never
Yeah, I
trusted to
figured
make
that's
my
what this
own
was about.
decisions. Sometimes I feel like I'm an officer in nothing but name.
Yeah, that sucks.
You won't achieve any recognition by breaking the captain's rules. If an officer wants respect, he has to deserve it.
Well, that was a stupid thing to say, but okay.
I won't tell anybody you took the gun, but only if you return it to the weapons cache. If you do, then do it now, before the shift changes and everyone wakes up.
Ha! Caught you red-handed. Good job, Rensburg.
How dare you budge in here?
Didn't your mother teach you that stealing is wrong?
Stealing? I am exercising my rights as an officer. Now get out of my cabin.
You really think that those fancy clothes
Devin's
give
like,
you any
whoa,
rights?
guys.
Now, act like you're supposed to and give that back.
Ooh.
This is like a shitty position for a new guy to be in.
Yeah, like wrong place, wrong
Calm
time
down,
at its
Haywood.
absolute
I think
worst.
It's all just a misunderstanding.
What does he need a gun for, Rensburg? It'll make people uneasy seeing him brandishing that
Literally
thing.
between a racist guy
Before I
and
became
the man with a
part of
gun.
this crew, I was always allowed to carry a firearm. I just don't see why I can't have one now.
I don't believe you. You're up to something. I just know it.
No, I'm not. You have to believe me. I just want to feel safe.
Ain't there other ways to protect yourself? A real man can always count on his fists.
Well, I know my way with a knife, but I don't have anything other than the cutlery from the galley to work with.
You've been sneaking around in the galley too now, have you? The nerve.
He's an officer.
Yeah.
Give Ludlow a knife instead of a gun. That's
These
still
are really,
stupid.
these are frustrating responses.
Keep the gun, Ludlow.
Yeah,
As an officer, you have every right.
it seems like there are so
Nobody
many
should be able to
really
take it.
obviously bad choices you can make here.
Fine, keep the darn thing. But I'll be laughing when your back gets whipped. You come with me, Rensburg. It's time you got those sails to the captain.
Oof.
Now I feel like we're starting to get into like the more meat of this story of like
Mhm.
race relations in this time period and everything.
Yeah.
And how it's like this guy has to work twice as hard as other people and he doesn't get as much respect.
Yeah, I think it definitely is going to be what a lot of the complexity of this narrative will revolve around.
Mm-hmm.
You think that was the end of book 1?
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe there's...
Thank you for helping me yesterday.
It felt like the right thing to do.
You know, I don't even need to have a weapon with me all the time. Just knowing that I can get it from my cabin whenever I want makes me feel safer. So I wanted to thank you for it. Would you like one of Undra's butterscotch treats? They're the captain's favorite.
Oh.
Did
Well,
you steal those
okay
too?
Those look too delicious
Oh,
to
man.
refuse.
They do, don't they? Feel free to indulge yourself, Devon.
I mean, seems weird that he's giving us candy to thank us, but it's like, what else can he offer us?
Yeah.
Everybody has
It's
been
sort of
calling me
like
Rensburg all the time.
Him trying to be our friend.
How come you are the only one that
That's what I
calls
think
me
this is
Devon?
going to get to, too.
I
Yeah.
thought you'd never ask. I need allies, Devon. And friends can provide a kind of protection that a weapon never will.
Now here's what Brunswick was saying. Don't trust everybody.
Yeah,
Back in
right?
the capital, I picked you. And believe me, that wasn't without reason.
Care to tell me what the reason is?
The captain thinks I don't know. Or that's what I hope I've led him to believe. But I read his newspaper the moment I got my hands on it. Here, take a look. Without indigo to trade,
Oh.
the reason for our voyage has become a mystery to me.
I should have read that.
That's
I just
okay.
assumed they were going to like summarize it.
Yeah, I kind of did too. I think that's a bit of a lost
Damn.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of get a little bit of what it was about based on his one-word response to it. Something about losing the means of trading indigo.
What are you
So
thinking?
I think that
I'm worried, Devon. there seems to be more to the Herald than meets the eye.
Yeah, so I think what the point of that newspaper was is that we don't actually know what we're doing on the ship and what we're trading, because we're not trading indigo.
What's going on down there?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, really.
This sounds like he just got set up to be framed.
Yup.
Doesn't help that he's right here, now the door's open.
Don't come any closer!
What?
I'll jump!
Did he kill Brunswick?
I will!
Maybe.
Just get away!
Yeah, what even...
What happened? What did you do?
It was his hand that guided me. But now I need to finish it. I must.
What?
I know life can be hard, Ian, but please don't jump. It's not worth it.
Plus, you're not gonna die right away. You'll, like, starve bobbing in the water.
Yeah, that's a
Can't
pretty
live
horrible
on the
way to
ship
die.
anymore. I need to get away. Somehow.
No.
You're a smart boy, Ian. Confused, but smart. Don't prove them right by doing something as stupid as this.
But this is the only way. I've been shown this is the only way.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring Brunswick into this.
No.
Ian, think about it. Maybe think of all this as a test to overcome your fears and look them right in the eye instead of running away.
You mean it's... Oh Lord. What have I done?
Wow. You saved him.
I made up for,
From Life is Strange.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I think it was Brunswick.
Was it that Brunswick wanted him to help him commit suicide?
I think so. Looks like it. Oh, it's so quiet now.
They were all too busy tending to the esteemed navigator, who was bleeding out on the deck below us.
Pretty good start to the story, though.
Woo! Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, I feel like book one, I think this has got to be like the end of book one.
Yeah, I mean, we're back here.
Well, it seems to me
But they do a
he
good
had
job
that
at hooking us in, I feel.
Right.
Who? Officer Brunswick?
Yes, Officer Brunswick. He was tormenting that boy. He should have known better. He should have acted like an adult.
I mean, like, maybe they were both troubled, but I feel like Brunswick did not recognize what he was doing. And still, like, forcing it on the kid.
Yeah.
Yes, but a man of such fame is hard-pressed to believe that he's wrong. Deep down inside, though, I think he knew.
When somebody places his or her trust in your good judgment, you better not abuse that, or it will come back to you, Devon. In this case, Brunswick just went too far, even with all his good intentions. As a teacher and mentor, he should have known better.
Is this personal? Because I sense you feel very strongly about this.
Look, Devon, when kings take pride in their rule over others, they often become tyrants. I've seen it happen myself. It's a sort of power that corrupts good men.
Excuse me, Merirani. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there is something that demands your immediate attention.
I'll be right down. Excuse me, Devon. Please wait here and do not move. Understood?
So things are
Good.
unveiling in the present while we're unveiling the past. I kind of like that parallel.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't see that happening very successfully often. Usually
Right.
it's like you start in the present and then like you unveil things in the past until you catch up with the present and then new things start happening in the
Well, I know
present.
tea. So aromatic.
Well, we're over time.
So we can explore her little area next episode?
Yeah,
Cool.
cool. Question of the day. I don't know. I feel like there were a lot of different things we could talk about in this one.
I want to talk about storytelling with Ian and Brunswick. So I feel like some things are kind of like you don't understand what happened, and I think that's on purpose because I think they want to like unveil it later. So I want to ask something about that. Like
Maybe how they're successfully not giving you information to keep you engaged but asking questions. Like how does it benefit the player going through these encounters and challenges?
or other examples where they purposefully withhold information to keep you, I don't know, following along or like coming back.
Yeah.
Like I can think of a couple others.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. And check out Herald, too. The first 2 books are already done. You can buy it on Steam. So if you're enjoying this so far, don't let us spoil it all for you.
Yeah.
But I know you can take different paths and get different narratives out of this.
Hashtag spoiler.
Bye, everyone.